Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bobby Henline.
I usually walk out and I'm quiet. I kind of look at the crowd, let them take it in, and I tell them, you should see the other guy. So I'm talking about airborne.
Army Staff Sergeant Bobby Henline of the 82nd Airborne was the only one of 5 paratroopers to survive a horrific IED blast in Iraq. Now he's using his disfigurement to fight back.
Because I am a burn survivor. Thank you, I've been extinguished for years.
Bobby Henline joined the Army when he was 17. He served 4 years, fought in Desert Storm in Iraq, and got out. Got married, had kids, and a string of unfulfilling jobs. Then, just weeks before September 11th, 2001, he decided to re-enlist. He was at home watching TV with his wife when the terrorists struck.
It was like everybody else. We saw that first plane hit, and like, oh, is that, an accident? What was going on? And then as you watch the news, that second plane hits, and right away I told her, I said, that's terrorists. We're going to war.
On his 4th combat tour to Iraq, his luck ran out. Doctors couldn't explain how he lived through this, but he did.
The IED blew up the vehicle. I caught on fire. The guy that I was actually there to replace, he ran up and extinguished me. Then swooped teeth out of my throat that I was choking on. These are my new teeth. I had what they call blue teeth. One blew that way, one blew that way. I did 4 tours in Iraq. I love my job. I tell you, I'd do it again. I had a great time. But for real, that last tour was a real blast.
Henline attracts plenty of stares. He turned to comedy as a way to pierce that barrier between those who are wounded and disfigured and those who are not. Despite his initial misgivings, it's working. He plays gigs like this benefit concert at Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
My son one day came running downstairs and grabbed my Egos out of the toaster. And I snatched them back from him. I said, let go of my Egos. He grabbed them with both hands and said, 2-1, Dad, I win. Most guys I've talked to, military and civilian, as far as burn survivors, we want to make it easier for the next group. Unfortunately, we don't want more burns, but we know it's going to happen. But with awareness, you're going to make it easier for them to be out in public and deal with it. Hey, come on. There we go.
Through the strength of his personality, Bobby has turned his near-fatal wounds into a vehicle for boundless optimism, a thankfulness for what he's got in life, and a mission to help others.
And if I continue to do this, and I help people the rest of my life, and I've helped better them, then that's the best revenge I can get on this guy that did this to me and my buddies, because I will help more people than he will ever hurt.
Bobby Henline's experiences raise a question that many of those badly wounded in combat wonder as they begin to recover. Why did I survive? For what purpose? Read how he found the answer in the story that follows.
People always say, I don't know how to thank the vets. What do I do? What do I do? Live your life to the fullest. Do what I'm doing. Chase your dreams. There's no reason to stop.